a problem. "Think these fellas will talk to us?" Taylor asked. Billy shrugged in his seat. "Worth a shot." Taylor glanced across the bridge to his communications officer. "Open a channel, priority 1. "You got it, Chief." The officer buzzed a series of commands into his terminal. "Broadcasting on the emergency frequency. Now." "Incoming duty of vessels," Taylor said. "This is Chief Taylor Van Zandt, commander of the EMS Valiente, flagship of the Earth Mercenary Company Swamp Eagle Security. Please identify yourselves and state your intentions." The Dudia were a rodent-like race whose dialect consisted mostly of chirps, clucks, and hisses. Thus, the ship's reply came in the form of digitized English, courtesy of the Valiente's translation matrix. "This is Daishon, commander of the Dudia cruiser Seator. There have been reports of pirate activity in these territories. As such, we have come to ensure the Arbiter's safe passage through the region." "Pirates, you say?" Taylor caught a knock-it-off look from Billy for his sarcasm. "Well, that's real generous of you to hold the Arbiter's well-being in such high regard. Tell me, what do these safety precautions of yours entail?" "My crew has prepared a shuttle," the Dudia said. "Please allow it to connect with your ship's docking collar, then place the Arbiter aboard. We will take him the remainder of the way." Taylor clicked his tongue. "Yeah, that ain't gonna work for us at all." The navigator and the comm officer traded looks. "See, my company has a signed contract for this operation, and that contract clearly stipulates that we don't get paid unless your Arbiter debarks from our ship onto his planet." Taylor paused. "I like getting paid, Commander, and I'm pretty sure you do too. Now, if there's been some sort of mix-up here, you're welcome to take that up with the Mercenary Guild. Otherwise, I'd kindly ask that y'all stand aside so we can do our jobs." The digital voice hissed an angry spat of gibberish that even the computer didn't recognize. "Oh, that doesn't sound good," Billy muttered. "Come on, pal. You bowed up and showed us all you've got danglies. Now it's time to let cooler heads prevail and move on down the line." More static crackled the line. "If you are not prepared to relinquish the Arbiter by choice," the Dudia said, "then we are prepared to take him by force." "Damn it." "Enemy weapons are coming online," Billy announced. Taylor made a slashing motion at his throat, and the comm officer killed the channel. "These little Fargan jerkwads want to play? Fine. Set condition red." Condition red established. The overhead alert lighting glared red as the comm officer sprang into action. "Tactical," Taylor continued. "Spin up all tubes and particle batteries, then get the anti-missile systems online. I want a firing solution on these sumbitches as soon as you can get me one." "Yes, sir," Billy said. Taylor sat up in his seat and tightened his belts as all 3 aggressors loomed larger on the Tri-V. "Frigates 1 and 2 are forming up ahead of the cruiser," Billy said. "Range?" Taylor asked. "0.8 light seconds and closing," Billy said. Per Taylor's recollection of Sin tactics, they typically wouldn't fire laser batteries until they'd closed to within 50,000 miles of the target. "Frigate 1 is firing," Billy shouted. "Crap." "Skew turn 10 degrees off axis to starboard," Taylor barked. "Execute!" The Valiente's engines groaned in protest under the sudden exertion as the entire bridge pitched to starboard. Seconds later, a mild shudder rattled the deck under Taylor's boots as laser fire grazed the ship's exterior. "Impact to sections 4, 5, and 6 of the forward hull," Billy said. "Reflective armor is holding. Damage is minimal." Taylor shot a wounded look to Tactical. "Anytime you're ready to play with those buttons of yours, Billy, feel free." Billy's fingers were like lightning at his console. He glanced up and grinned. "Firing solution acquired on Frigate 1. "Kick her ass," Taylor ordered. A swarm of dots sprayed from the Valiente's portside missile tubes on the Tri-V, then rushed toward the lead frigate. They struck in seconds, igniting in a massive plume of light against her hull. "Contact," Billy announced. "Frigate 1 is breaking off." "Yeah, but Frigate 2 isn't," the navigator said. Taylor wasn't about to get behind the 8-ball this time. "Helm, skew turn 32 degrees off axis and prepare to open fire on Frigate 2. "Acknowledged," the navigator said. Another
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.